Hi everyone. For today's project, I'm going to work on my Tribute Four Seasons Tree of Life in remembrance of my Miss Abby, who just recently passed away. So I wanted to do this and put all the things that were on her collar into my tree. I did change the spring tree, so this is winter. And I'll tell you why. If I can pick it up right. Here we go. Originally, I had another dangle like that one, but that would leave nothing of hers on this tree. And I think that her name tag fits perfect right there. So we have her paw that was on her collar. This was on her collar. So we have winter, spring, summer. I didn't record any of it. I just haven't been able to really work that much. But I did add one of the little kitties that look like her. So that's one more. And now fall. I'm going to work a little bit with you on this one. On this one here, oops, here we go. I have that dangle. And I think what I'm going to do on this branch is put, I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. The dangle and her bell on this branch. In between, the way I'm going to set it up, I'm going to put these in between each of the seasons. I'll do that with you as well. And for the bottom of the tree, the fall, I got this little keychain. It's just so cute. I had to. I couldn't help myself. So there's been a lot of sleepless nights, but this right here is just, it makes me happy. I'm just having a hard time doing it. In my hands too. So I will be working. Let's see, let's just do this now. And I want to put the whole final project. I'm going to do this with you right now, and then I'll come back and I'll lace the top, and then I'll put these on with you. These I did with the one-step bead looper, and I have a tutorial of that in the playlist. Also, if you're new, this was not intended to be a full tutorial, but I decided to share it with you. And most of you have known Miss Abby. Well, she's in the playlist anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. We're going to do these two, and then I'll finish it up after and come back and share more. So I'm just going to put another twist or two right here. Let's see if I can do this sitting down. Okay. I like to alternate 4 and 6 millimeter beads because it just makes it look good. I think it looks good anyway. Okay. So the way I like to attach my wire to my hoop, I bring it up, go right over your hoop, and then bring the wire through. I do it again, so you'll have two on your frame. I like to poke it up, pass it down like that. Oops. Oh, it is. It's in the right one. It's just kinked up. I tell you, my hands have been giving me grief. And bring it over. That's that one. Now this one, let's see, how did I do it over here? We're going to do 2 orange. I do want the last branch to be kind of the same. So I'm going to put on, oh, those are two different orange. Yeah, I mix them all up. Okay, we'll use this one. And I'll put on the dangle and the other orange. Put a yellow. And if it doesn't reach all the way, oh, no, no, no. That's not right. Okay, let's just slide that down a tiny bit. I gotta put her bell. Oh my goodness, that would have been a pain to get it off. Okay, so now I'll put a yellow. So it's been emotional since I lost Abby, and poor little Finn, he's been lost. And my son and my daughter-in-law yesterday went to the shelter, and they adopted a cat. Yeah, he is not happy. But anyway, her name is Olive. She's 1 year old. She was spayed 2 days ago, and was only in the shelter for 5 days from one of the Carolinas. I don't know which one. But anyway, Finn is not having fun right now. He has an attitude. And she spent the night upstairs where he usually sleeps, and my son spent the night in the basement where he brought down Finn's bowl and stuff like that, litter box. I think they really need to get that boy with her, because when we got Miss Abby, I tried to do it the way I thought was the right way. I kept them apart, but we had little play dates behind the door, and she hated his guts from the day we got him. But anyway, so with that being said, that's enough talk. I haven't even been here for, what time? How many minutes? 7 minutes, and I've already gotten myself all out of breath. So anyway, after I cut my wires off, I like to use my tweezers. I have flat and pointy. And I just push them down like that. And I come back in with my round, the pointy ones, if I can't get it flat. And then I just like to, oh, you can't see that. I'll do it from behind. Just spin it around that wire. It'll push it down. And if it doesn't get pushed down completely, I just don't want to get stuck on it. When I lace, I also have that in a playlist, I just wrap a row across the top. Now also in the playlist, I don't know if I said this already because I haven't shut my mouth, I do have this tribute. I made a playlist tribute to Miss Abby. And I also have 4 Seasons in there as well. So, like I said, these were not meant to be a full tutorial, but I'll share with you the best I can. And so that's what I have to offer you now, and I'll come back, and then we'll put on these and this playful little cutie at the bottom. Okay, it's been noisy, but I decided to lace with you. My phone's been given the emergency blizzard condition notifications non-stop. My goodness. Okay. So the way I start my lacing is I take my wire, and I'm using, 24 gauge wire. You can use the 22 gauge. It doesn't matter. I like to use the 24. If I don't have it, then I'll use the other. So take your wire, bring it up through your hoop. I didn't even tell you how I measured it. Go around your hoop really loose like that. How many inches is this? Let's see. I don't think I've measured in a long time. This is 22 inches long. We'll see if I waste a lot. I don't know. Okay, now the reason why you lace is because it holds your branches, your wire, like secure so it doesn't do this. Now if you put like a jump ring and you put a chain like that and hang it in a window with a suction cup, what happens is where you put the jump ring, regardless of any, it's going to move, and it'll break down here. I know, because I made a tree that I absolutely loved, and when it broke, I was just learning. I didn't know how to fix it, which I can now. I would have, but sometimes if I break, I'll either fix it or I won't. Depends. Okay, so I wrap it around, do it the same way we do all the wires. And let's see, I didn't make it too long. I should have made it a bit longer. Let me grab it. And then I'm going to pass it over this wire. Maybe we'll start over again and leave it a little bit longer. Okay, bring it through, and bring it over the hoop, pass it under, bring it up again. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this wire and cross over the top of your first branch, same as what we've been doing. Push it down, bring it across on the back side of it, bring it up, cross it over. That's it for that. And we only have 2 cuts to make, hopefully, the first and the last. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my tweezers and go in and push that little wire down like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do, because we want to go across that, I'm going to backtrack. So I'm going to go over my hoop, bring it up, so now it's on this side of that branch. And the reason, I don't want to not put one there. That's why. That's a good reason. Alright, so now, let's see. We're going to do it the same way we've done all the trees, is I've put the colors across the top with a 6mm bead. And I'm going to try not to use the same color that's already there. We'll see how that works. Okay, I wish I could do more than one at a time, but I can't. So now, I'm going to bring it over that first branch, and you have to hold it. This is key. You need to hold it until you do at least the next one, because if not, it's not going to be tight. I want it to be as tight as I can. Okay, so this is the time that you have. I just have to look and make sure it's where I want it. Let's see. I'm gonna move these around a little bit because I want the bell to hang kind of okay. So now this is the time that you're going to rearrange or put your branches as you go. Just give it like a little setup. Like you see right here, we have a little bit of a traffic jam. I'm just going to separate them a little bit. Probably more as I go. Another good thing to do, this is how I do my work, so they kind of come out the same for the 4 seasons, or any tree. If you make a tree, wire it, and you like it, use it as a template. Put the one that you're working on top. And these are pretty close. It can pass for the same tree 4 different seasons. All right, Chatty Cathy over here. If your name's Kathy, I'm sorry. All right, now slide it down. I'm going to bring this one over a little bit. And I see that wire isn't completely pushed down right there. I can't get in there. My hands are giving me grief. Sometimes when you pass your wire down and you go across the top of these two, you can actually use this and just, if you can catch it, push it down. Now bring it up. Now hold on to those two. You're going to go down, attach it in the back. Maybe. Am I struggling? Yes. Okay. Let's try that again. I like to keep my fingers, look, like that, so the wire comes in between while I hold these, so to try not to have it kink up on me. And I try again to catch that little wire. Now, what color do we need? We'll put a red one. I think I left out enough to go around the top of this tree. I'm not going to do the whole thing with you. I'll do a few more, and then I'll come back and we'll go on to the fun stuff. Pass it down in between. I catch it right in between my two fingers like that. Bring it down. Good tug. And we're going to go right over the next branch. We're going to go right over those two little wires. I'm going to pick up another bead. We'll use orange. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, just going to go right over the top of that branch and pass it down. Maybe I can catch that little wire. Okay, so that's basically how we do it. And we're going to end it the same way we started. I'm going to backtrack it up and clip that wire. I'm going to go ahead and finish doing this. And when I come back, I'm going to attach these and this.